Good evening, good evening, good evening. Kiss up to God. To God be the glory for all the wonderful works that He does. Surprise, surprise, surprise. I know you're surprised to see me on so late. My name is Jennifer Brooks. I am your Southern Belle. Thank you, God, for this beautiful day that we've never seen before. Thank you, God, for another day to get it right for family, for friends, for health and strength, and the opportunity to say I'm sorry because I'm sorry we will restore and recover a whole lot of things. I'm so glad to be able to come on tonight. I had a busy day. I was all over the place. But it was a blessing just to be able to be all over the place. Today, because of what's going on, everybody knows what's coming up, and people are worried. I'm more concerned than worried, but people are so worried. And that's why I got up there, why pray if you're going to worry? Why worry if you pray? And it's so much easier said than done because, see, worry is a thief. It steals from you. Worry whispers those doubts in your mind, those lies that goes through the heart. Worry is a distraction. It really is. Worry doesn't change the outcome of life. It changes and it robs you of your strength and the ability to act. Worry changes you into what you are trying to escape from. It creates doubt, it creates fear, and it paralyzes you in your purpose. Worry modifies the problem. It makes it bigger than what it really is. You have to stop allowing worry to take your joy, your peace, and your purpose. Matthew 6:34 talks about that. Worrying don't take away tomorrow's problems. It only takes away today's peace. I'll say that one more time. Worry does not take away tomorrow's problem, but it takes away today's peace because you're sitting here worried about something that you can't change. God is peace, and we all know that He's the peace. So if we're praying, we have to pray for that strength to fight this battle, and the wisdom for the journey, and the peace in the peace of the storm. Because right now we're going through a storm as a nation, and we are back and forth. Well, worrying is in your mind and it affects your body too because worrying creates stress. Stress creates problems in your body, headaches, the stomach aches, no sleep. You walk around insomnia because you are walking around like a zombie because you always worried. You have to view the situation through different lenses because prayer changes things. When you pray, tell the darkness to get out your way. We are so stressed out right now and worried about this election. And as I said, my channel isn't a political channel, and I try not to allow it to be, but it is a platform, and it is my platform. And I just really need my viewers or whoever's watching me to vote, especially if you're here, because I got people watching me from around the world. So if you're not, part of the U.S., of course, but we even got people that's not part of the U.S. that are watching because whatever happens here affects other countries around the world. So of course they are watching and they're worried too. And that's a shame because, I've had on one of my other videos, God shut down the world with the pandemic to try to get attention for us to understand it and wonder about something. And this is another time where we really need to work our faith. We really need to go into our closets and we really need to get on our knees. We really need to pray about some things, pray about some decisions that we're making. Pray about whatever the outcome is, because no matter the outcome, somebody is going to be very hurt and very mad and very angry and very upset. Whether it's the Republican Party, the Independent Party, or the Democratic Party, everybody can't win. What I need to know is, what are you going to do if your party doesn't win? What are you going to do if the Republicans win? What are the Democrats going to do? Are you going to shut down and not live again? What are you going to do if you Republicans and the Democrats win? The independents never do because they're just in the middle taking votes from both sides. Really, that's the way I look at them. Of course, I've never known for an independent to win. So anyway, what we're going to have to do is now really deal, before the election start, is the after effect, the aftermath of this huge milestone in the U.S. right now. That's my concern. I'm more concerned about what's going to happen afterwards than I am coming up to November 5th. I'm more worried about the after effect than I am what's going to come, because it's already set in stone. What's going to happen is what's going to happen. Well, whoever you vote for is whoever you vote for is your business. Once you go in there and close that curtain, whatever you do is only one going to be in there is you and God. It's up to you. It's your decision. It's your will. God gives us free will, so it's your will. But the after effect is what I'm more concerned about, because I just never seen so much division since our former President Barack Obama. That was a huge division then, but that was all hands down. Everybody knew who the better person was. And I'm more concerned that if it is a tight race, why is the race so tight? Everybody, their biggest concern is the border. We need to look at the bigger picture besides the border, because the border has been happening for a while and it's going to continue to happen. They do need to straighten out some stuff about the border, but it's more than the border. It's a lot more. But that's what's talked about more than anything else. We're missing the goal. We're missing the point. We're missing everything else. If you take out people coming across the border, what else are we fighting for? What else are we trying to get? If you take that part out, just take the border out and see what's left. See, because my mom is on Social Security and so are my sisters. And in a few years, so will I be on Social Security. We as women are dealing with it has nothing to do with, it's not just abortion. We're talking about mammograms. We're talking about pap smears. Women's bodies are a factory, and so many things can go wrong. We're not just talking about abortion. We're talking about everything else. We're talking about children, because I work in the school system, that we're making double the food on Mondays because we don't know how much they ate on the weekend, because they're struggling. So you got kids that are hungry. So now that's going to be cut off. We're talking about teachers that are going to be cut from certain things. We're talking about they're lazy because they can't work, because they don't have healthcare services. We're talking about a lot more than the border. Everybody's concentrating on the border. That's a distraction on everything else we need to consider. So if you could just take that out the way, what are you left? What else are you left with that's on the table besides that? Because it's more than that. We need to educate ourselves and stop listening to just certain people, certain news, certain things. Read for yourself. Investigate what Wade versus Roe is about. Investigate what's a filibuster. Investigate your Congress and your senators. Investigate more than just that. Understand what we're fighting against. You need to understand a little bit more before I'm going to vote for so because of that. It's more than that. So now we're shutting down the world again. It's not a pandemic, but it's worse than that. You think people were hurt then? My concern is the after effect because then I can't change what's coming. I'm just concerned about it. If you worry, why pray? If you pray, why worry? You know who's the master, and you know everything is in God's hand, and you know God is the master, and He got everything. So instead of worrying, get on those knees and pray. Talk to Him about it, because praying is your connection with God. Don't worry no more. Pray about it. That's what I do. I pray about it. I'm not sitting up there gonna let something like that stress me out. I don't watch certain click, 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 click. I just don't, because that goes into your spirit and it's creating so much stress, anxiety, division. People are losing each other. Friends and families are fighting. Come on. No unity at all. And everybody coming across here because the United States is so great. It's great because that's where I live and we are free now. But how long? Okay, I just wanted to come on and say that, and I will be talking a little bit more as it go on because it's getting kind of hectic. It's getting closer and closer. All right, thank you for joining me. My name is Jennifer Brooks. If you think anybody needs to hear this, please share it with them. Please continue to subscribe. Please continue to like. Please comment. And if I don't like your comments, I remove them. But it's okay because everybody has an opinion, and you have the right to your opinion. And so do I. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Y'all have some rest. Stop worrying now. Say them prayers and go and get some good rest. It's all good. God got us. All right. God bless.